Hi everybody, this is Luke here at Legacy Solar, and today I'm going to explain to you why it's a great time to buy solar. The primary reason for that, why it's a great time, especially here in Illinois, well, in Iowa as well. I'm not going to explain the Iowa discount today, but in Illinois we have 4 layers of discounts. Iowa has 4 layers as well, but I'll explain the difference here as we go. It's a great time because there's so many incentives and credits that are available to those that are interested in solar right now. And we're here to help you to access these incentives and credits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the four that are available to Illinois, and then I'm going to actually use numbers from a job that I recently did to help illustrate how powerful these incentives and credits are. Okay, so here's the 4 main layers. Okay, we have net metering. Number 1, what this allows us to do is take advantage of when the sun is out to pay off when the sun is not out, like at night. Okay, so it's a credit system, a one-to-one credit system. I will explain that in deeper detail in a later post, but the gist of it is you can build up more power during the day, and then you put it onto the grid, and at night you can, whatever you didn't use, you can then take it back off the grid and then use it up and get a credit. Really an interesting thing. Look that up. There's all kinds of stuff online for that one. The next one is the 30% federal tax credit. This one's available at tax time. Again, you can look that one up as well. Pretty straightforward. The third one here is the Illinois SREC credit, or the Solar Renewable Energy Credit. This one is a little bit more complicated. If you look it up, there's a lot of things online. I'm going to devote a whole blog post just on explaining how the solar renewable energy credit works. But I'm going to, today, if you stay with me here, I'll show you what that looked like for an install I recently did. But you can look it up online. Again, lots of resources out there for you. The fourth one is available to some businesses called rapid depreciation. And you'll want to discuss that one with your accountant. And again, it's a great way to put money into your pocket and save your business money. So let me show you, just give you an overview of the job I recently did. So let me show you some pictures. So here you go. Here's the pictures of this job here. It's 54 panels, about 18 kW of DC output, and then it's about 15 kW of AC output. If this is your first time to solar, that may not mean a whole lot to you, but I'd be more than glad to explain those things in person. Here's an overhead view of what this looks like on this shed. Again, it was designed to take care of all of the energy needs for this property. So let me go ahead now back to the incentives here, and let me explain how I saved this customer quite a bit of money on this job. So here we go. Again, here's the specs of the system. This number, if you're new to this game, is really important. This is the estimated yearly production. In other words, what am I going to get for what I pay for? Okay, and this is one of the most important components. You're going to get 23,000 kilowatt hours for the net metering agreement that you have. In other words, that's how much energy that this specific system will offset. Not all systems are the same, and your house will have to look at yours specifically and what your needs are, and we'll adjust the price either up or down depending on what you need. Feel free to get a free quote after watching this video. You can find that on our website. I'd love to talk to you about your situation. So here we go. So that number is really important right there, and that'll come into play in a little bit. But the cost of this system is $36,000. Okay, the cost per watt is $2.40 per AC watt. Notice I'm giving you that cost in AC watts. A lot of the people that are gonna that would possibly be bidding against me or that would be my competitors are giving that as a DC watt. So make sure when you're comparing me to somebody else that you're looking at the right price. So the federal tax credit for on this $36,000 system is $10,800 right there. Okay, you'll get that at federal tax time. If you don't pay that, if you're not paying that much in taxes this year, you can spread that over several years. That's not just a one-year thing. If you get the credit, you can spread out over several years. This one here is that solar renewable energy credit. That is spread out over 5 years. Over the 5 years, we estimated this job to get about $16,000 worth of SRECs at $140 per SREC. Again, that could actually go lower. It could actually go higher. We're going to find out in the fall when we go ahead and bid on this price. I intentionally left this lower, much lower than what they have been bidding on over the last couple of years or last year. Okay, so the cost after incentives and credits to you is $9,200. Yes, that is right. That is a good deal because this system at 11 cents per kWh will offset, if that's your bill is at 11 cents per kWh, will offset about $2,530 of utility bill per year. If you pay more than that, that number will be higher. If you pay less than that, again, it'll be a little bit lower because it's based on this number right here of what you're producing. If it's just a cash purchase, the estimated payback time is about 4.5 years. Pretty good, especially since it's something you'd be paying anyway. You'd be paying this number every single year as long as you have your power off. And so for the 25-year life of the system, you will have zero electricity, or you'll have a lessened electricity bill, even a zero electricity bill that offsets about this much energy. It's a great way to utilize your money. It's a great way to spend your money. If you take into account energy inflation and the 25-year life of the system, you're looking at savings in your pocket of $76,800 over the lifetime of that system. Pretty cool. All right, so if you're interested in getting into solar, it's a great time. Now for businesses, it even gets better. Again, it's a really good time. For businesses, some businesses will be able to take into account rapid depreciation. It's on a 5-year depreciation scale. Again, talk to your accountant to make sure you can take advantage of this and how to do it specifically. But the depreciation credit is about $12,600 based on the 35% income tax rate for corporations. All right, so cost after incentives, the owner actually makes $3,400 on tax credits, incentives, and again, the depreciation. Okay, so you get $3,400 in your pocket, and you end up with that much either off your utility bill or not paying that much worth of a utility bill every single year. Estimated payback time on purchase is about 2.5 years. So I love to work with you, work out your specific situation. Again, every situation is different. I might be able to get these numbers better for you before you. I can also show you some cash flows, how the cash flow looks for your specific situation. $36,000 obviously can be a fairly daunting number. So we do have financing where we can offset that cost through financing over several years, over 1 year. We work with a local bank that understands the advantages of solar and how good these systems are, and they make it fairly easy to get a loan as long as you qualify. And again, that's our goal here, is to help get you guys saving money and utilizing these benefits and incentives to offset the energy prices that you might be paying every month anyway. So again, It's a great way to save money over the long term. It's a great way to put, instead of paying an electricity bill, to put that money into something that's actually going to pay off. It actually becomes an asset at this point, actually putting money into your pocket. So about 4.5 years on this system for a homeowner, about 2.5 years to get that paid off for a business. And again, offsetting about $2,530 worth of utility bill per year. Again, we can scale it up or down depending on your energy needs. So thank you very much. You guys have a great day.